It's the Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS.
35192. Want to send me a text? Your Cavs play tonight against LeBron and the Lakers. They're coming off a loss in New York. See what happens tonight. Cavs are a better team than the Lakers right now. So we'll see if that bears out. 7:30 tonight is your tip-off at the Romo Fijo right here downtown Cleveland. 7 o'clock is when Cavs Live pregame will begin. Here on WMMS and on the iHeartRadio app. If you listen to us from out of state, by the way, tell me where you do that on the app. I always appreciate you doing that. Rich listens in Kelso, Washington. Tyler is in Fort Myers, Florida. Waffles listens out in Salem, Ohio. Tim is in Duncan, South Carolina. And Barron is a new listener in Scroggins, Texas. Boy, I got this dude who just leaves nonstop messages on the app. He just hates all of us.
Oh, good.
It's really funny to listen to. Good. I suck, you suck, Bill sucks.
Everyone sucks.
We all suck.
But he still listens.
I don't know.
He's listening.
Well, yeah, you can hear it blaring in the background. As he's leaving the message, we're still talking.
Caller was right. Or the person who sent the recording was right. You are mailing it in. Air guitar on the radio is ridiculous. Mary sucks at it, as well as everything else. And to take what the person left on the voice chat and then try to counteract it with an even worse bit proves that you're mailing it in. You did this after the fact, after you got the recording. It's lame. You suck.
Yeah, people get mad when I prepare. Why are people angry when I prepare a show?
How dare you put effort into this?
He's
We're
really
either mailing
mad.
it in or we're not. Like, I can't.
Preparing and mailing things in are two different things.
Oh, this dude calls nonstop. I love it.
Mary's obviously mailing it in because she didn't dress metal today, but the rest of us are putting our full butts into this.
Yeah.
I'm tired of you. You know that?
Once again, proving you can't take the truth, you can't take criticism. You counteract every negative comment ever made to you with an, I don't care. I don't care if you text me. I don't care if you call. I don't need my audience. Well, you wouldn't be number one without your audience.
By the way, I've never said I don't need one of I. That's interesting what people hear, by the way. When I say I don't care, it means I don't care if you don't like it.
I'm the one who hates you.
If you're a guy in Maslin with one thumb up his ass and the other one in the talkback button, I don't care if you don't like it.
Right.
I'd be silly to say I don't need my audience. Of course I do. Mary hates the audience.
I hate you all.
That's right.
That's
Mary
maybe
does.
what he's conflating.
I see. You know how I've lasted this long in the business? Not being able to take criticism. That's the secret weapon.
I don't need my audience. Well, you wouldn't be number one without your audience, dumbass, for one thing. You'd be out of a job. And then your backup plan to counteract negative comments is to do a lame bit about it with Bill, who sucks worse than Mary at air guitar.
By the way, how do we know how good Bill is at air guitar?
Bill.
I've never
You
air
just
guitared
assume that
on
you
the
suck?
hair, which I think is,
He's assuming
now I
you
play
suck.
the sit-down air guitar, so it's
called
gonna
the
look
sit-tone.
different. Yeah, like I do it like the guy in Roadhouse where he's sitting down playing guitar. That's how I like to do it, slide style.
Gotcha.
So it's a little different. It's I like to, that's just kind
You
of
have more
performer
of a,
I am.
You have more of a Tom Morello air guitar vibe.
I mean, it's who are some famous. I just watched Roadhouse, so that's who I was thinking of. I can't remember the name of the guy that's in that movie, but he plays
Patrick Swayze.
No, Patrick Swayze's in it, but like his buddy that is in the band, and he sits and plays guitar.
Jeff Healey?
He sits.
The blind guy?
Is that it?
Wasn't he in Roadhouse?
Maybe. But he sits and plays guitar, and he plays it like the guitar sits flat on his lap, and that's how I play air guitar.
Oh, I see, like steel pedal guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I don't know who that dude is, but he's always leaving. I keep him coming, man. I love it. I think it's hilarious.
No, you don't. You like making bits out of it.
I forgot. I don't like criticism.
You like preparing bits and mailing it in at the same time.
Right. By the way, this might come as a shock to people, but just wildly complaining about things is not criticism. Anyway, I don't care. Keep it coming. I love it. That dude calls or leaves messages all the time.
Also,
and it's always something sucks, everything sucks, we all suck. I love it.
Complaining about us playing. So if you're just experiencing the Metallica contest on the radio, all you're hearing is badass Metallica riffs. So what are you upset about?
Music.
You could be down here competing and probably winning the tickets, or you get to stay where you're at and listen to Metallica riffs.
That's pretty fun.
Seems pretty good to me.
Yeah.
That means you have to go and tune in to the live stream or watch on YouTube and go, well, now I don't like this. But that means we got you to, we got your call to action. We know what we're doing.
By the way, Terry the Goat ended up going 5-5. She picked the Saints last night, and they got beat by Tom Brady by 1 point.
I thought she was already 5-5. I thought that would.
Nope, she would have gone 6-5. She would have gone 6-4, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, she's 5-5.
5-5.
Yep.
Another wash.
Yep. Tom Brady pulled it out. This was like what he did the Super Bowl against the Falcons when everybody thought the Falcons were going to beat the Patriots.
Couldn't do it against the Browns, though.
And he couldn't do it against the Browns. But he came out and did it against the Saints. It came from way behind to do it. So maybe he's shaking the rust off. Maybe the post-Giselle life for him will be pretty good.
It's third down. Underneath. And touchdown, Rachaad White. Tom Brady's only NFL win after trailing by 13 or more points in the fourth quarter was against the Falcons in Super Bowl 51. 44th career comeback in the fourth quarter or overtime. The most all-time now. Breaking that tie with Peyton Manning. And if you want to know why a guy like Brady, who at 45 in his 23rd year won't retire, it's games like this.
No question.
I mean, that is as exhilarating as it must get.
Well, there you go. It hasn't been all that thrilling watching him lately, but that's what you stick around for if you're a Tom Brady fan. All the Tom Brady, the ride or die Tom Brady fans, they took a big bite out of that apple last night. So anyway, we'll get week 14 from Terry the Goat, I believe. Yeah, week 14. We'll get week 14 from Terry the Goat on Thursday. Get a piece of video from Al Marcinek out in Carlton, Pennsylvania. And whether or not he'll give me the picks while we're on vacation for the holiday remains to be seen. We just had a guy walk up to the window here who is ready to play Mayor Guitar. He's got a ski mask on. He's got a T-shirt. He's got a toy guitar.
It's a see-through.
A see-through, like a lucite, clear
I think
guitar.
he has Santa pants on.
Probably.
I love it.
He's going for broke.
He's ready. I'm excited.
Yeah, that's good.
Just by the little bit he gave, he had some skills.
That guy's not phoning it in. Nope. He came prepared.
We might have some competition today.
That's right.
I think it's funny that people accuse us of phoning it in when they're literally phoning it in.
Get it? Oh, they're on the phone. Did you get what he did?
Well, he was on the app.
But the app's on his phone.
Oh, yeah, right.
Right.
I assume that guy's doing it on his desktop. He's got a microphone and a desktop.
Is there a talkback button on the desktop
I have
version?
no idea.
I don't think there is.
I've never even seen the desktop version. Oh, boy. Funny. I don't know. By the way, if you had it in your head, before I leave, get off football here, if you had it in your head to maybe propose to your significant other at Brown Stadium, it's one of the best deals in football. They ranked the price of proposing at a National Football League stadium based on like ticket costs, how much it costs to throw your mug up on the Jumbotron, the parking, the food, the whole bit. And First Energy Stadium came in third.
Nice.
In most frugal ways to do that. It's cheapest for the Jacksonville Jaguars because, of course, they're trying to get people to Jags games.
So my buddy and I were talking about how they have that pool that you can get at the Jaguar Stadium, and we looked up the prices, and it's like $150 a person.
That's what they're saying. They're like, the Jacksonville Jaguar Stadium is the best deal for your money.
And, I mean, what woman wouldn't love to get proposed to at a Jaguars game in the pool?
I think you're thinking of it all wrong. What man wouldn't love to get proposed to at the Jaguars game in the pool?
The man does the proposal.
No.
Not always. Not always.
Not this time. Who would like it more? You're at. Okay.
The women like the
Scenario.
romance.
You're saying it's
Here's
a
the
bigger
scenario.
deal to propose to a dude in this way than to
Yes.
get the woman up on the jump.
So here's my scenario. Browns didn't mess up and get Deshaun Watson. Okay, we're still in our heyday. We still love the Browns. Browns go to the Super Bowl, Bill. Okay, you get killer seats. Your girlfriend proposes to you at the Browns Super Bowl.
Why would I take my girlfriend to the Super Bowl?
She bought the tickets.
No,
bought
she
the
didn't.
tickets. Yes, she did.
She didn't.
Can you just play along with my scenario?
I can't. It's too far
Because
fetched.
she would-
This is like Satan have dominion over the waters level of stupid.
She would. I know. I'm saying everything has to line up perfect here,
Yeah.
okay? Because she knew she was going to propose to you, so she wanted it to be perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, I know we're talking about the Brown Stadium being cheap, but let's say Cavs go back to the World Series or World Championship.
Okay.
It's Game 7.
I don't want anything to take away from the specialness that is the Cavs game.
There
Okay,
you
but
go.
she proposes at the game.
Yeah,
You
and I'm
no?
saying no because I got a basketball game to concentrate on here.
It's halftime.
I don't want anything to take away from what the Cavs are doing. It's not my special day. It's their day. And here you are ruining it by asking me and doing something
goodness.
selfish when this is a team effort.
My goodness. I figured men might want to be proposed to at their favorite stadium.
Well,
Think
there's
again.
there's a concern that it's emasculating. That
I'm not
there's
even saying that. I'm saying I'm there for the sporting event. I'm not there for some silly proposal.
yeah, Bill's going, hey, listen,
Hey,
do
you want to
know
be married
why?
to me for a few years and then have it fall apart? Because obviously she doesn't get me if she's proposing in that situation.
Honey, you don't even know me. You must not know me if you're doing this.
How dare you?
You have sat next to me through every football game,
dare
seen me
you.
screaming, and this is how you propose to me? This? You know I wanted it on a mountaintop, not in a pool in Jacksonville.
I think some men might like the Jacksonville pool, honestly.
Some men might, but I'm just not one of those men because if I'm in the Jacksonville pool, I'm there to have a good time with all the friends that I went with, and I'm not there to try and steal all their thunder. We're there as a group.
Well, nevertheless,
The
however
only
you
place that I think it's romantic for my girlfriend to propose to me is at somebody else's wedding.
make it all about you.
Yes.
I love when people do that.
Love
They
ruining somebody else's wedding.
Oh, God,
That's
yeah, it's,
romantic.
I-
She's driving away, especially if it's like one of her friends, and she knows that friend is not going to be friends with her anymore because she ruined their big day. That's romantic.
You would say yes to that for sure.
Oh yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
just for the viral video.
Yeah.
Watch this best man get down on one knee in the middle of his speech for the groom and ruin it. Well, listen, it seems like proposing at First Energy Stadium does seem like a very Cleveland thing to do. And you're in luck because it's not going to cost you as much as other places. So Jacksonville Jaguars, best bang for your buck. Ford Field, where we're going to send people to see Metallica next fall, in Detroit, is the second. First Energy Stadium is the third. When they rank these stadiums by how inexpensive it is to propose there. And so obviously it gets very expensive if you're talking places like, for whatever reason, it's more expensive to propose at a Steelers game out there at Acrisure Stadium.
Well, there's already so many rings there.
There you go. Now, you can't propose at every stadium. There are NFL stadiums that will not let you propose. You can't do it at Lambeau Field. They don't offer any, which is weird because it's owned by the fans, right?
Right.
They don't
that was
do.
the
They
consensus.
know better. Yeah.
They won't do scoreboard messages for anybody. And you also can't do it at the Dallas Cowboys game, and you can't do it at a Bengals game. Browns are going to play the Bengals in Cincinnati this Sunday. So if you were planning on doing it there, you probably already know you can't. But you could do it here. It doesn't cost much. Right? Browns cost $85.50 for a romantic meal. It costs you $100 to put your message in the Jumbotron, and then you just pick up parking and tickets.
Look at that.
So
Depending
something
what
to
part of the
consider.
season, you can probably get the tickets for
$5-6
pretty
bucks.
cheap.
There you
Yeah.
go.
What's the most romantic way for you to get proposed to, Mary?
I don't care.
You don't care?
Let me see. The most
How
romantic
dare
way
you.
for me to get proposed to
'Cause
probably
for
on
me-
roller skates.
On roller skates.
Yeah.
Like a Boogie Nights theme?
No, just we'll both be wearing roller skates in the house.
Oh, in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Once in a lifetime
I don't
thing.
think Brian's going.
Brian's
for
not
that.
big on skates in the house.
Yeah,
but
that's gonna.
that's
stuff
why
up
it'll be
the
such
floors.
a special moment.
Yeah.
Oh, because it will be prior to that.
Mm-hmm.
There was nobody running around
Nobody.
Okay.
We're not allowed to wear shoes in the house. You think you'll let us wear skates?
What about
That's
ice skates in the house?
ice skates in the house?
Just
I didn't even
scratching up
think
the
about
hardwood.
that.
Scratching up the hardwood.
Yeah, breaking the tile. He's
Or
going to love it.
Or adult-size Heelys.
Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll go build mud angels. We'll go roll around in the mud and then come inside in skates and shake off like a dog. I think that would probably be the best way for me. Brian would probably like it too. I think he would like it. Being clean and having OCD, I think he'd probably.
You don't think that when it comes if/when it happens and he proposes, maybe it's more on the when side. I don't know. But you don't think that he would, as a show of his fidelity, get out of his comfort zone and just make a big mess to make you happy? Right?
Well, like throwing eggs at the wall? Or
No,
what?
no, not like that. Just something where he wouldn't be so uptight.
Or something maybe that incorporates his love of basic bitch decor. Where he gets down
Propose
on
to me in a TJ Maxx?
He's gonna do it all three of Home Goods.
Will you live, laugh, love with me
Forever.
forever?
Yeah, maybe. No, I think proposal should just be who you are as a couple. If you guys if you have had season tickets to the Browns for 10 years, then sure, that would be great for you.
Darling, do you take these matching tartan dish towels as a sign of my love and affection?
I absolutely do. Tie it on my finger,
I
baby.
do. 1,000 times yes.
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, my
A
goodness.
million times
Right.
yes. No,
Well-
the only parameters I gave him was not on a holiday and not at a comedy show.
How about,
Why not a comedy show?
Because I don't want that to happen.
would you guys start
I'll
an
tell him
argument?
not to come to Chris McQuan's ago then.
Would you guys start an argument over a hypothetical proposal?
Yes, we have. We've argued about this exact situation.
What if I do it like this? Start throwing crap at each other?
Well, no, because I keep telling him I'm going to propose to him, and he cannot stand that idea.
Yes, I told you because it's a lot of people
They
consider it
think it
emasculating. Yes, there's still some parts of life, no matter how progressive you think you are, there is still some caveman brain in every
Yeah,
dude.
for sure.
I still open the car door for my wife. I still open the door for people. There's still some things that I think I should do because I'm the dude.
Right.
But that's why.
And I think proposing's one of them. Listen, you do it however you want to do it.
Right.
But I think for a lot of guys, they would feel emasculated.
Yeah.
that's
doing
why
that.
the only way my girl would get a yes out of me is if she's doing it at her friend's wedding,
Not your friend.
not my friend. She's got to put her friend, that relationship on the line.
There was a viral clip that
And
went
then
on.
I'd be like, all right.
There was
Okay,
there was a viral clip a couple days ago of this French couple in the audience of the Drew Barrymore show. And she was doing some riff on things that really drive you crazy or whatever. And the guy says something and the girl just kind of looks at them. They're both wearing masks, but they're clearly French. They have the accents. And she's like, oh, we're going to do this now or whatever. She says that she proposed to him and he got very, very didn't want to do it. And the crowd's
I
going
saw that, yeah.
Right, the crowd's going crazy because they think he said no.
Yeah.
It just turns out that he wanted to do it in a different location, in a very specific way. He's a
Yeah.
French dude.
Yeah.
He had a plan.
He had a plan.
That's what Brian says. He's
And
like,
she was gumming it up.
he's like, you don't think that I'm romantic? He is a very romantic guy. And he's like, you don't think that I would nail this? I'm going to be very good at it. I know how to do it, blah, blah. I said, all right.
Every guy thinks he knows how to do it and he's going to nail it, and you just don't know. I mean, you might know your woman really well. You're still flipping a coin.
It can't be worse than my last proposal. He was blackout drunk.
Yeah.
I was sober.
Did you want to
completely
get
sober.
married or something?
Totally blackout drunk.
Yeah.
And he put my ring in a scotch box, a box of scotch, and asked me to make him a drink.
There you go.
If that isn't saying exactly where that marriage was
I was
going.
going to say, that's encapsulation of
Yes.
what you were looking at.
Yeah.
Here's what I think would be romantic. Hot air balloon ride. Up in the air, I get down on a knee. Propose while we're like looking over the majesty of the earth. And then when she says yes, I get so excited that I fall out of the hot air balloon and die.
Oh,
We can never get married, but
get so
she did
excited.
have that one great moment.
yeah. She deserves that.
I think that's even more romantic than, because then it's a love that can never end because
It's eternal.
no one's gonna live up to that.
No, but she'll find a dude as soon as she lands.
Sure.
She'll be like, just
The hot
but I
air
can't
balloonist.
tether this basket. Right. She's
Oh,
going to
no,
seek
no, no.
solace in the arms of the guy.
I'm training on how to fly a hot air balloon by myself.
So then
I don't
she's
even know
just
she's
gonna float away into oblivion?
Yeah, she should have taken better care. She should have paid attention. I was explaining how it all worked.
Huh. All right. So this is kind of a revenge proposal then.
You didn't listen to me.
I
I
just
love
don't think
you.
the wedding-
You should have
yeah.
listened to me.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
See, when I talk,
Well, different strokes
it's
for different
important. I don't just blah, 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 blah. I'm not just babbling on. Like the movie we're giving tickets away for.
Yeah. All right, I got a break. You want to text there, 35192, AlanCoxShow.com. You can watch, listen wherever on the iHeartRadio app.
The Alan Cox Show.
On 100.7 WMMS.